Have you ever wondered if two paper collections can actually work together on the same project? Well, that's exactly what I wanted to find out with this loaded envelope. Today I'm sharing a project that combines papers from my Honeybees and Summer Breeze collection, along with Nestled in Spring. And I have to say, I am really happy with how these papers came together. For my first Cozy Summer project, I decided to create a loaded envelope. One of the questions I hear quite often from paper crafters is whether different scrapbook paper collections can actually be mixed together and still look cohesive. So, I challenged myself to combine papers from Honeybees and Summer Breeze with Nestled in Spring and see if I could make the two collections work together while still keeping that cozy, whimsical feel that I love. One of my favorite details on this project is the trim along the bottom of the loaded envelope because it actually serves two purposes. Not only does it add a pretty decorative element, but it also creates an additional pocket that I can use for tucking in tags, journal cards, and other paper crafting goodies later on. When it came time to decorate the top edge, I ran into a little problem. I couldn't find a trim that was the right size or style for this particular project. Instead of settling for something that didn't quite work, I decided to create my own decorative border using one of my classic Martha Stewart edge punches. I really love how it turned out because it adds that delicate lace-like detail without actually using lace, and it's a great reminder that sometimes our paper crafting tools can be just as useful as ribbons and trims when we're adding finishing touches to a project. Now for the fun part. How I mixed these two paper collections together and still kept everything looking cohesive. I knew I wanted the Summer Bee theme to be the star of the show, so I chose papers from my Honeybees and Summer Breeze collection as the foundation for this loaded envelope. If you already own this collection, you may have noticed that throughout our Cozy Summer paper series, I intentionally leave plenty of room for fussy cutting. This gives paper crafters lots of opportunities to create dimensional embellishments and add extra layers to their projects. As I was building this loaded envelope, I noticed that Honeybees and Summer Breeze include several soft rosy pink accents throughout the collection. To tie everything together, I fussy cut some of the rosy pink elements from Nestled in Spring and used them as embellishments throughout the design. Because both collections share similar colors and that same cozy, whimsical style, the pieces blend together naturally while still allowing the Honeybees and Summer Breeze collection to remain the focal point of the project. This is one of my favorite ways to mix scrapbook paper collections. Instead of matching every pattern, I look for colors and themes that work together and build from there. Do you enjoy combining different paper collections, or do you usually stick to one collection at a time? Let me know down in the comments because I always enjoy reading your ideas and seeing how other crafters approach their projects. If you enjoyed today's Cozy Summer project share, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a crafty friend who loves paper crafting as much as we do. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe because I'll be sharing more Cozy Summer projects featuring Honeybees and Summer Breeze, Nestled in Spring, and Spring Cottage blooms in upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting!